And a film production in Prairie Grove is recreating one of the darkest moments in American history, the Trail of Tears. With a native cast and crew, the filmmakers are aiming for authenticity and emotional truth. 5 News reporter Jose Carranza is live. And Jose, you have a behind-the-scenes look at Trail of Tears, the hymn.
Yeah, here in Prairie Grove, crews are actively filming. In fact, they've told us to move our camera and turn off our lights multiple times, but hey, that's a privilege. We've had the chance to see them shoot multiple scenes in the buildings here at Battlefield State Park, and they're expected to work into the night as an emotional story unfolds, not just on camera, but through the cast and crew who are bringing history to life. The short film Trail of Tears, the hymn, is the latest project from the Native Fable Anthology. It's being shot on the same ground where Cherokee ancestors once walked.
This will be the first time that we know of that we've actually been able to shoot on the real trail. So we think that that adds an interesting element of reality and intensity to it.
The film is based on a real Cherokee journal, a hymn written down by a man as he and his family were forced from their home. The man was killed along the journey.
To him, it was the most important thing he had. He was actually murdered on the trail. Somebody else finds the journal, and in the exciting ending of this movie, the Cherokee Girls Choir transcribes it and puts it to music.
Writer and director Chris Corsi says this is a story about survival, faith, and the strength of Native people.
Well, it just shows the strength of a people to be able to hold on to something important, you know. Being forced along that trail and all those atrocities, it's still here today, you know.
The production team is focused on getting it right, from language to wardrobe to storytelling.
I tried to make sure that all my film is as authentic as possible to the time period and everything, and just remain respectful throughout the creation process.
Eric Parkinson, who also plays a role in the film, says it's about more than entertainment.
We're hoping that a movie like this actually touches hearts, explains to people the history of what happened, and hopefully enlightens them, because the oppression of Native peoples, it's part of our history.
Well, as you can see, the crew is starting to wrap up here at this location. They're expected to soon move to the actual Trail of Tears to start a march and shoot that scene. But hey, you're not here. How can you catch it? Well, this short film is expected to premiere later this year on Tubi TV as part of a 5-part anthology series. Until then, this team continues working to honor the past through storytelling. Live in Prairie Grove, covering the news where you live, Jose Carranza, 5 News.